Hi, welcome to your Mind-Body Connection. My name is Xandra, and this class is all about strengthening our legs and using just our body weight to do that. So we will come into several different strength exercises, doing each one for about 45 seconds, and then we'll repeat that a few rounds. So let's go ahead and get started in our warm-up. Just coming into a strong standing position, hands to the hips, and then we'll just start to work some hip mobility. So start to ground down through your left leg and then lifting your right knee up and around. So noticing your range of motion here in your hips. You can focus at one point to help with your balance. Keeping your core engaged also helps to create more stability, more cohesion within the upper and lower parts of our bodies. Couple more. And then release, switching sides, ground down through the right leg, strong and steady here as we start to create those hip circles. And we may feel a big or little difference between right and left side. Noticing these things about you without creating any judgment behind the observation. Just a few more. And then release. Now we'll come into some side lunging. So just continuing with our warm up, you can keep your hands at your hips or even bring your hands to your heart center. We'll come to the center of our mat and then just step out to the left, bending into the left knee, come back to center, step out to the right. Center, left, center, right. Keeping your spine elongated, hinge from your hips as you lunge down. Let's finish out just a few more. Finish out one more. And release, starting with our first exercise. So we will come into a squat and then lifting one leg up. So working balance and strength together, just alternating each side. So again, it can be helpful to just bring your hands to your hips, maybe hands to heart center, whatever feels good to you. But as we start to squat down, feel that hinging happen from your hips, keeping your spine more elongated rather than rounding down. All right, so this is our first exercise, bringing your focus, your motivation, your strength, physical and mental, all together. Ready? Let's go. So squat down and then lift your right knee up. Squat down, left knee up. Squat, lift, squat, and lift. So we're coming into more slow and controlled movements as we feel into our lower body strength. This is also working strength for our hip flexors as we lift our knee up and in. Just a little bit longer. Let's do one more each side. And release. Now moving into a forward and reverse lunge. So we'll start by moving our right leg forward and back. And then after that first round of it, we will come to the second side. So keeping your left leg in the center of your mat, and then we'll be stepping our right leg forward and back. About 45 seconds. Let's go. So you're lunging forward, bending left knee, coming to center, and then lunging back. So there's a bend through both knees as you come forward and back. And it's really up to you how low you go here. What feels best for your knees? We're not worried about how many we're doing. What is the quality that we're bringing into it? Slow and controlled. Almost done with this first side. Do one more. And then come to center. So now your right leg is going to stay in the center and we're working our left leg forward and back. Ready? Let's go. Keep focusing on one point. So a lot of these strengthening exercises we're doing require us to work on our balance as well. And that is a good thing, right? As we grow older, we want to maintain strength, stability, flexibility, and also working on creating better balance. We have about 15 more seconds this side. Do one more from front to back. And release. Keep checking in with how you feel, mind-body connection. Everything is working together. You're doing great. Our next one will be a single leg squat with a upper body rotation. So we're gonna feel into our core as well. So we will start on our right side. So your right leg is strong and steady. We will bring our left toes just a little bit back for stability. And then hands come behind your head. So we're feeling this lift and length through the spine first. And then I'm gonna show you first and then we'll get to it. So we're squatting down and then rotating and coming back to center. And we're holding that squat within the right leg, that bend into your knee as we rotate into it, okay? So you might start to feel that burn as we just hold and work into this. Okay, so strong right leg. You're stepping your left foot a little bit back. You're using your left toes for stability. Hands behind the head. Bend into the right knee, up to you how low you go. And then we just start to slowly rotate left elbow to right knee, staying in that squat position. Feeling into your core connection. Slow and controlled. Not always easy. So you're doing your best to breathe your way through it. How are we truly feeling our way through this strength work? Just a little bit more. About 10 more seconds. Keep grounding down through the right foot, using your left toes as stability as well. Last one, and then release. Okay, second side. Left leg, strong, engaged. Right toes come back behind a little bit. We come into that lunge, hands behind your head. And then now start that rotation. Right elbow towards the left knee. Slow and controlled. Stay focused. Feel into that core connection that is working on that cohesion from upper body to lower body. More balance, more strength. You are doing so good. We just have about 10 more seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do one more. And then now let that go. All right, so working back into more balance. We'll now fire up the backs of the legs. So our hamstrings and our glutes, everything is connected. So hands to hips. We're coming essentially into a warrior 3, like what we would do in yoga. So with your hands at your hips, hinging forward, and then lifting your left leg. So take a moment, find your balance. And then now just tap your toes down. Lift and lower. So feeling into both of your legs here. Your right leg, your strong standing leg, is firing up to help you balance and stabilize. And we're feeling into our hamstrings and our glutes within our left leg as we lift and lower. Keep focusing at one point. Maybe you're deepening your breath. Last 5 seconds. Let's finish out one more. and let it go. Ground down through your left leg, hinge forward. Feel that lift through the heart. Keep powering back through your right leg, stabilize through the left. Core activation here as well. And then now just tap your toes down and lift back up. Tap down and lift. Slow and controlled requires more focus. We're feeling our way through it. And just keep observing what side feels a little easier, what side feels more challenging. We are just noticing these different sensations as we move through these exercises. Last 5 seconds, you're doing great. Finish out 2 more. Last one, and let it go. Now we are working our way down onto our mat into our tabletop position. So as we come into tabletop, we are going to work a donkey kick and a fire hydrant together. Okay, so just take a moment, ground down through your hands, stack your joints, shoulders right above wrist, hips right above knees. And then we'll start with our right leg. So what it'll look like, it's a donkey kick, and then working your right knee out into that fire hydrant. Kick it up, and then work your right knee out, okay? So about 45 seconds, starting with the right. Let's do it. Kick the foot up, bring it back in, and then rotate out. Kick up and rotate out. Keeping your gaze down, back of your neck long. Keep hugging low belly in and up. Feel into your core strength. So we are feeling into the upper body a little bit here as we are in our tabletop. Just a few more. And release. Take a moment, sit back onto the heels. And then now we'll get right into the left side. So ground down through your hands, stabilize. And then now lifting our left foot up, back in, and then work the knee out. Kick up, and then rotate out. Keep firing up your glutes, engaging your hamstrings, staying connected to your core. We have about 15 more seconds. Stay with it. Doing one more. Kick up, rotate out. Now just take a child's pose for a moment. Feel your body relax and soften. Maybe take a few cleansing breaths in through the nose and out of your mouth. Now making your way up, and we'll come onto our backs for bridge lift. So we'll start with both legs grounded and then work into single leg. So as you come onto your back, just set your bridge pose up. So heels pretty close into the glutes. We are grounding evenly through our feet. And this is a lot of activation for the glutes especially, and then the hamstrings as well. So pressing firmly through your hands into the ground. And if you want a little bit more stability, more activation, you can actually grab onto the outer edges of your mat and try to pull the mat apart. That's gonna turn on your arms a little bit more too. So either way. And then now we just start to lift the hips up and lower. Lift and lower. So feeling back into a slower rhythm. Grounding evenly through your feet. Notice if you have that tendency to roll to the outer or inner parts of your feet. We want to feel right into the center there. Keep checking in with how you're feeling, tapping back into your motivation, your why for showing up to this strength class. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. Finish out strong and release. Let your muscles relax. Take a moment. Check back in with your body's feedback. Now moving into our single leg bridge lift. So let's start to lift our hips first, ground down even more through your left leg, and then lift your right leg up towards the sky. So keep lifting up and then lower your hips. Lift and lower. So again, maybe you're grabbing hold outer edges of your mat, trying to pull them out apart to bring more of that activation into your shoulders and your arms. And it's okay if it feels difficult to lift the hips here. Don't worry about how high you can lift. You are just doing the best that you can. Isolating that strength now into our left leg. About 10 more seconds. One more. And release. Notice how you feel. Second side, here we go. We're in it together. I am feeling the burn too. Lift your hips up, ground down through the right leg, lift your left leg up, and then keep lifting and lowering. Lift and lower. Stay mindful of where you feel it the most in your body. You're so strong. We are almost there. Keep putting forth the effort. This is how we finish our first round. Last 10 seconds. Finish out one more. And let it go. Amazing job. Okay, my friends, we just have all of that one more time through. Maybe you're really feeling it into the legs. You got this. You can do it. You're going to feel so good, so strong in your lower body. So we're coming back to our squat, lifting one leg up. So hands to the hips. And again, we're hinging back, keeping our spine elongated, working on balance as well as our strength. So find your focal point, stand up nice and tall, and then squat down, lift the right knee up, squat down, lift your left knee. We're back in it. Notice the changes that are already happening within you. Sometimes the hardest part is carving out the time for our own self-care practice, but it's so important. About 10 more seconds. Let's do one more each side. And release. Okay, coming back into our forward and reverse lunge. So we're going to start standing strong through the right leg, forward and back, and then after about 45 seconds, switching sides. So coming more into the center of your mat now, start to ground down through your right foot, and then just step your left foot forward. Back to center, step it back. Up to you how low you go. Keep lifting and lengthening up through the spine. Feeling that connection to your core as well. Strong and steady. Almost there. We have one more. Make your way back to center, switching sides, grounding down through our left foot, and then just stepping right foot forward, center, right foot back, center, forward, center, and back. And as you may be feeling the burn, feeling the fatigue, take a moment of gratitude for your legs. They move you forward in life. We exercise, we do yoga, we run, we dance, we play. So many things our legs do for us, allowing us to explore the world. Okay, finish out one more. And release. Okay, coming back into our single leg squat hold as we rotate into our core. So working into some core strength as well. So starting strong on your right leg, we'll step our left foot back a little bit. Let's feel into that squat position first. So you're just grounding down, finding your stability. Hands behind the head, and then you're rotating left elbow towards the right knee. It's okay to wobble. It's okay to fall out of it. Just get back in, keep trying your best, releasing any self-judgment. It's all good. About halfway there. Last 10 seconds. Maybe you try to go even slower. Finish out one more. Now release, switching sides. So bringing that awareness into the setup, just as important as the exercises, the work that we do. Grounding down through your left leg, step your right foot a little bit back. We're coming into that squat position, hands behind the head, and then rotate right elbow towards the left knee. Feeling warmer and stronger, especially through the second set of this. You are doing so good. I'm right there with you. I'm feeling the challenge. Keep focusing your mind, tapping into both your mental and physical strength. We have a few more. Maybe these last ones, you go even slower. One more. Finish out strong. And now let it go. Okay, coming back to our Warrior 3 hold with our toe taps. So feeling more of that connection to the back body. Grounding down through the right foot, a little bend into the right knee as you start to hinge forward, lifting your left leg up. Take a moment, stabilize. Core connection, maybe you're deepening your breath here, and then just tap the toes down and up, down and up. So with everything activating in your body, notice where you can soften here. Where can you find some ease, some softness? Maybe that's just the way in which you're gazing upon one point. Maybe you're loosening the grip within your mind, the desire to be perfect through all of this, letting go of perfection. It is exhausting and unattainable. All right, last one. And release. Switching sides, so grounding down through the left foot, hinging forward, lifting the right leg. Feel that lift and lightness through the heart center. Taking that moment to stabilize. And then now adding the toe taps in. Trying to keep your hips level as you work through this. Little micro bend into the left knee. focusing on quality rather than quantity. We are almost through this. We are in it together. Finish out 2 more. Last one. And let it go. We're now moving back into the floor. Tabletop position, working the donkey kick and the fire hydrant. All right, grounding down, stabilizing through the hands. That's important. We want to feel into a strong foundation. We're moving into our right leg first. Ready? Let's go. Kick up and then rotate out. Kick up, rotate out. Working into our hip strength and mobility. Notice if you're shifting a lot of your weight over to the left. Keep grounding down through the right hand, arm, and shoulder. We just have a few more. Stay with it. Finish out 2. Last one. And then moving over to the left. Strong, stable core. Lift your left leg up and then rotate it out. Up, rotate out. Trying to keep that alignment as you rotate out, left knee and left hip. We're almost done with this side. Finish out 3 more. Last 2. 1 more. And now release into child's pose. Feel the muscles relax. Bring your mind just back into your body, scanning the body, noticing how you feel. We are almost done, my friends. We just have our bridge lifts and then we will stretch it out. Let's take a cleansing breath together in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Now lifting up and coming on to your back. We'll start with our bridge lifts. Both feet are grounded and then working into our single leg bridge lifts. Okay, so your hands can be next to your hips, palms grounding into your mat, or maybe you're grabbing onto the outer edges of your mat. What feels best for you? And then just start to lift the hips up and lower them down, feeling into primarily glutes firing. And that's why it's important to have your heels pretty close into the glutes, because if the heels are pretty far away, you're going to rely more on your hamstrings to lift your hips up. And we want to feel the glutes helping to lift the hips more than the hamstrings. So you can always make those adjustments as needed. Also notice if your knees try to splay out when you lift, keeping your knees in line with your hips. Let's do 3 more. Last one. And relax. Soften the muscles. Keep checking in, bringing that presence into this practice, this class. How do you feel now? This is how we finish. Last little bit of effort, last little bit of strength. So lift your hips up, ground down through the right foot, lift your left leg up, and then just start to lower and lift, isolating our strength for the right side. If you are holding the edges of your mat, keep trying to pull the mat apart. Shoulder blades move closer together. We are almost done on this side. If you are feeling the challenge, feeling the burn, remind yourself that you are creating positive change. Just a few more, finish out. Last one, and release the left foot, release the hips. Let's get to it. Let's get it done. Lift your hips up, ground through the left foot. Right leg elevates up towards the sky. Keep lifting and then lower. Lift and lower. We are almost done with this strength work. Keep motivating yourself through that inner talk of inspiration, connecting back to your why for showing up. We just have a few more. You are doing so good. Last two, last one, and release everything down. Hug your knees in towards your belly. Rock a little bit from side to side, massage into your low back. Notice how this part of your body feels. And then we'll work into a happy baby, grabbing onto the outer edges of your feet, possibly peace fingers around the big toes, or you can even just grab onto the backs of your knees. We want to feel the knees draw closer to the earth, and then we rock a little bit from side to side. Now plant your feet onto the mat, cross your right ankle above your left knee, weave your hands to the back of your left leg, hug the left knee closer in. You can use right elbow to press right knee further away. And then let's stretch through the left hamstrings as well. So lifting your left foot up. Notice if you're lifting your tailbone, we want to try to hinge more from the hips. So keep pressing your tailbone down and then trying to draw left knee closer in, right knee further away. And just slow down the rhythm of your breath. Coming back to that awareness of all the changes that you created, the effort you put forth. Your body thanks you for the strength that you tapped into today. And so does your mind. More focus, more inner strength, more energy. Let's take one more deep breath in. Full breath out. Rebend your left knee, plant your foot down, and then continue to cross right knee over left knee. Work your arms out, bending through the elbows. Lift your knees up and over to the right first, and then draw your knees closer in and over to the left for a twist. You can also rotate your head towards the right shoulder, adding the rotation into your neck as well. Now moving back through to center, unravel, switch sides, crossing left ankle above right knee, weave your hands to the back of the right thigh, draw your knee closer in, and then lengthen your right leg up. So to feel more, we want to keep anchoring down through the tailbone, hinging more from the hips. Right knee closer in, left knee further away. Relaxing through your shoulders. Relaxing the muscles in your face, especially your jaw. Maybe your eyes are closed here. Shifting your awareness more into your internal spaces. Just a few more deep breaths. Now release, and then we'll continue to cross left knee over right knee. Arms work their way out, bending through the elbows. Lift your hips up and over to the left first. Draw the knees up and over to the right. Coming into your supine twist, possibly turning your gaze opposite of your knees. Now coming back through to center. And you can rock and roll your way up into tabletop or just roll over to your side, making your way onto your hands and your knees. And then we'll take a downward facing dog. Ground through your hands, lift your hips up, and then just pedal your feet, stretch through the backs of your legs. Now bringing your right foot forward in between your hands, dropping your left knee, and then we'll interlace our hands right against our right thigh. So feeling that deeper stretch into your left hip flexors, your psoas. Now keep pressing right hand into your right thigh, moving beyond your left kneecap, bend your knee, reach back for your foot. Now feeling into our quad stretch. Did a lot of great quad work today, so now just feeling the release. Letting go of your back foot, plant your palms down, step back into your down dog. And then left foot comes forward, grounding down, bringing your right knee down. And then again, just interlacing your hands right at your left thigh, drop into your hips more. Moving beyond your right kneecap, bend your back knee, reach back with your right hand to grab hold of your foot. Release your foot, step back into your down dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose, a clearing, cleansing breath out of your mouth. Walk your feet all the way forward, coming into a standing forward fold, and then grab onto opposite elbows and just sway a little bit from side to side. Feel your upper body truly hang heavy over your legs. Now release your hands down, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly make your way up to standing. Let your head be the last thing to come up. And then once you arrive, just a few shoulder rolls, releasing any last little bit of tension. Now inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Great work today. I am so grateful that you decided to join me for this strength class. I hope to see you soon. And in the meantime, be well and take good care of yourself.